Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today, we're back with some Revolutionary Girl Utena season 1. There's only one season. Episode 5 today. This is the Sunlit Garden finale. And of course, I've got Eric back with me here for this finale. What's going on, Eric?
What's up? Trying to squeeze these recordings in on vacation, being very professional about it all, and being very brave, frankly.
Yes, you might. A real show of bravery here. You're practically like Utena yourself, I guess, in terms of just being willing to step out and do it.
Right. I wanted to be like the prince, so this is what Prince Rogers Nelson would do. That and change my name into a symbol.
That's right. What would your symbol look? You can't just steal princes, so what is yours going to look like?
Oh, that's easy. The Bat Fangs Devil Horns guy, but he's crying.
Okay. As a literal tears then being shown like as part of the symbol.
Right.
I'm picturing.
There's a Twitter account that's like emoji mashup or whatever. I've seen this one. I know it works.
Okay, so you haven't looked into this. Well, anyway, last time we had the prelude, I think we decided that's the pronunciation of that word. And it was a big topic of debate that I'm sure everyone was very interested in, other than us. But on that episode, we met this new character. What was our man's name again? Blue-haired gentleman from the smart guy from the council here.
Oh, the one I was aware was a young man the whole time. I'm not sure what his name was. That's right, because I was aware the whole time that it was a young man. Yeah.
We'll remember that shortly. We're going to do both episodes to record them together, but unfortunately there was a noise issue on my end last time, so it's been a little bit of time since we saw the last one. Just for you viewers at home, why we're struggling to remember. Of course, we need our girl Wakaba, Utena's good friend, to be our exposition point person, because she's normally stepping up in the episodes, pointing to the various student council members and whatnot, and filling us in on who they are and what their deal is, right?
Giving us their life story, yeah. Little Greek chorus action. We love it. We'd love to see it.
Well, there is an actual Greek chorus that's coming up every episode too. These people we can't see their faces.
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah.
In the middle of the episode around. So I assume that's going to continue. Of course, we have the bride. Oh, let's make a prediction right now. Will Anthe get slapped by someone or multiple people in this episode?
God damn it! I think that's a bit where I am at right now in my head. I think that's a bit that they're going to keep going the whole season. Yeah. I think somebody's going to slap Anthe.
I guess the question is man or woman, boy or girl slapping her. Animal, possibly, she hangs out with a lot of animals. I don't think any of her pets would slap her, but...
Certainly not Choo Choo, my man.
Certainly not, no. So we had last time... Now, what is our other... The student council president has a sister, who Nanami, I just remembered, that's her name. Nanami, she's jelly of Anthe, and she's trying to take her down. Had some ill-fated attempts in the prelude episode to do so during a study session.
Right, she kept trying to put gross animals in there and fantasizing that everyone would say how gross she is, and just be completely over her as a person and ridicule her out of their sight.
I think she thought they were going to literally say, "I'm so disillusioned."
Right, I do think I saw that in the translation. But what was the bit? She already had one of whatever animal that she kept trying to gross them out with?
So they did comedy rule of threes on this one. She started with a snail, I believe, gonna put it in her pencil box. And then she opened it and it was full of snails. And they weren't disillusioned. They were like, oh, that's so like you, Auntie. That's what they said every time. And then
I think so it's
then
cute.
Nanami would be like, now this time it's really gonna work. Then she tried to put a snake in there and... Anthe's pet mongoose popped out and ate it.
That's right.
Or killed it. And then her plan C was an octopus. And then there was a giant octopus balloon, I believe, that popped out and scared her.
Got it.
So then she resorted to insulting Anthe's cooking or snack option. And then Anthe went off and started playing piano. And then the guy was like... The whole episode was he had this I think you were calling it a camp crush from back in the day.
That sounds like me.
Piano song, and he's always thinking about it. And then you realize, oh, is it her? Maybe because she's playing the same song, and that's kind of the cliffhanger. And we saw at the beginning of the episode, he was gonna fight Utena for her. That was a flash forward. Then during the whole episode, he kept saying he wasn't gonna fight her, but now it looks like he is. So we'll have to see it.
I respect a man that sticks to his guns.
And there's also something about, like, he was like my sister. So we're like, wait, is this another sister thing? What's going on with that? Do you remember?
It's really bugging me, I gotta tell you.
Well, let's just go ahead and figure it. Let's get the finale here of the Sunlit Garden. Let's see if we get some more info on that. Or whether it was just a subtitle thing, or we got multiple brother-sister situations here. Let's go ahead and do it. The Sunlit Garden finale. Alright. Some fencing practice.
It's very cool. Fencing is very cool. We all know this.
It's very sugoi. That's seemingly how they say cool in Japanese.
I'm trusting you.
I've heard them say it enough times in animes now. Is this the I think it's the two student council members against each other, the red-haired girl and the blue-haired guy.
I think so.
Mickey? That was his name, Mickey. I just remembered.
You're right.
So he can fence a little bit, we're finding out, it looks like. It increased 1 level.
Well, where would you say that puts his power level?
They're not they need to give us on the screen. Alright. So I would assume that rise is because of the song he heard.
Well, because now he's got something to fight for. He was listless before. Remember, he couldn't compose the thing that he was working on.
Yeah. Alright, well, she's not going to get slapped now.
Did he challenge Utena to a duel during the last episode?
Not at the end of last episode, no. We just think because at the beginning of the episode, they were about to do it, so we know it's going to happen. Unless it's some kind of obscure fake out.
So he's trying honey now, and then it'll be vinegar later. Got it.
Explain yourself, bro.
There he is.
So it's the next day.
Damn, and this is real literal sister.
Okay, so it is his sister, but it's not her. The song is famous. Okay. God.
But you see, she's got the same haircut as Auntie, right?
Wait.
Okay, different hair color. We're alright. Seamless music cue.
I've been wearing a mask, Mickey. What are you doing? For the big concert. Oh yeah, Oni-chan means big brother as well.
I caught that part. I just don't like the way they say it. I'm confused as to how him getting sick.
Well, they're supposed to do a show and he said he would be there with her, but then he got sick. I think that's what it...
Oh.
Or she just gave up and stopped playing.
Alright.
Now hearing Auntie play is like getting him back into it.
Answer the question. Yeah.
Maybe she'll want to pass her off. Utena will want to pass her off because this guy's better than
maybe. Saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah, that was a very good isolate that quote. It's ridiculous to make a girl someone's bride because of a duel. We haven't got this in the last couple, at least last episode, I don't think.
The world is our egg. I'm always saying this.
世界の殻を破壊せよ。
That's like the grace you've been saying around the dinner table visiting your family, right?
Exactly.
何の集まりなのかな。世界の果てからの手紙が。
我々は皆手紙に従って
End
集
of the
い
world.
手紙の指示通りが提案されたのでね。
Even though you already know this, I'm saying it out loud anyway.
いきなり
What we do.
決闘で姫宮さんを奪い合なされるべきじゃないと思う。どれほど大きな力が手に入っても認められない。
恋は人を変えるね。なるほど。
Yeah, you only care about this now that you.
Right, right. It wasn't a problem before.
自分が本当に何を求めているのか。
してることは人間にとって何か大切なものを壊してるんじゃない。
命するために。
Right.
Act break.
あら。はい、そうだね。
どいてくれよ。
また私としてみたい？
お前なんかに何も期待してないっす。
別に。私の自由でしょ。
So that's his sister.
元気？おはよう。元気元気。
おはよ
They had similar
う。
eyes.
ミキ君。
Oh, his sister? I don't think she is.
I don't know. She was
think
acting
she's-
weird. Yeah.
It's either-
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
look at that. With the shirt all the way
お
up.
はようござい
It
Oh,
was
it is
his
his sister.
sister.
You're right.
Also, his shirt is
人に
open
取られて
at school.
ミキ
Yeah, as I was just
た
looking
とえ
at
今の
it.
生徒会を掲示した者だけが花嫁を思うがままに。
思うがママ。
So there's a bridge.
The music.
ねえ、姫宮さんって
No,
いつ
no,
から
no, no,
ピアノ
no.
始めたの？
さあ。
Only the person who possesses whatever power can make the bridge do what they want. Meaning there is a bridge. We know that now.
姫宮さんってきっと天使みたいに
I was
可愛
like,
かった
I
んだ
thought you
よ
were
ね。
looking at the.
素晴らしかったんだ。なくしたりしない。
Stop talking about people when they were little. Stop comparing them to your sisters. You
Yeah,
have
I'm not
no
liking
game.
This episode at
ピ
all
アノは
right
好きで
now.
すか？はどう？
ユテナ様がいいって言えばね。
何でも天井先輩の許可がいるんです。
You are playing for him right now.
天井先輩がピアノをやめろって言えばやめるの？
私はエンゲージした方の思うがままですから。
エンゲージした者だけが花嫁を思うがまま。自分の手に入れて守らなきゃ人に取られちゃうぜ。
Oh, did he say bridge or bride?
あと立たない。
あなたの音色は僕が守るから。
どうもどうも。
She
She has no
cannot
idea
be a
what he's
real
talking
person.
about.
Yeah, she cannot be a real person. This is like a golem situation.
いや、姫宮なら
Here
温
comes
室にい
the
ると思う
duel
よ。
challenge, I would
今日
imagine.
は天井先
数も連立方程式もさ。じゃあ家庭教師
輩の放課後広場で待ってますから。
ザッブーン。
Here's our
Here we go.
見よがい。今日も七つ
They're
の
also
海へと乗り出
affecting
す。
different characters.
俺は
right there.
海賊。
頭でも頭。頭の宝箱には
本当に欲しいもの？
だってだから頭はまだ海賊の頭物は
俺が本当に欲しいもの。
あそこに穴。あらららら
It's
I-
coming, Eric. Your favorite part of these episodes.
Oh no, are they gonna do it?
Let's like, I mean, so far, I always do like the string part.
Uh-huh.
Though. The drop, though, that's cool. They don't have a problem being repetitive on this show.
It's the
clearly.
same. It's the same song.
I think we're supposed to take it as this is like a diegetic song that just plays when this happens.
Right, right,
And
right.
like she's hearing it.
This is happening.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
starting to think. Records of Death, The Absolute Destiny Apocalypse. Oh, I was early on that. My Own Birth, Absolute Birth, Apocalypse. No, I can't get it quite right.
You remember when?
You did get 2 episodes off, to be fair.
Fair. Do you remember when we were watching Ava and it became very obvious when they ran out of money because they kept using the same just like still image? It feels like this is a money saving tactic
feel
to
you.
have this same thing that they've already animated over and over and over, like the Sailor Moon transformation thing.
I could see that, because also they do have a lot of static shots too and stuff. Like when they're doing the flashback with Mickey and his sister, there were those a lot of static, non-moving shots. Mukashi Mushiki. I wonder if that's even real words, because they don't translate that this part. Mukashi Mukashi.
Well, it looks like the same word that was underneath the subtitle for Apocalypse, right?
結局こういうこと
Oh,
にな
okay.
る。
There So it's just saying apocalypse.
どうしてもあの音楽を取り戻さなきゃ花嫁が必要
But
なんだ
Utena wasn't making her stop
ピアノ
playing
の
in the
前に
first
座って
place.
いる方
Though.
が似合っ
全く
She agrees.
気高き城の
Here comes the sword from the chest.
私の眠るディオ
I do like this imagery of her leaning back and pulling.
Yeah, it's been cool all 4 times that we've seen.
Let's pay a little more attention this time.
バラの花嫁は
I don't think so.
あなたを傷つけても僕のものにあの西園寺さんを2度も破っただけのことはある
Last time the prince himself got a ghost or whatever came in to help her. Is that not gonna happen this time?
Or maybe it always does?
そりゃどうもでも花嫁のピアノは僕がもらう
It just seems like he's reading this wrong.
僕が君の
Seeing what he wants to see.
Exactly.
皆さん絶対に負けない彼女は僕を信じてるんだ
Yeah? I think he just took the L,
Seems like it, yeah.
as expected. Nice theater gaga binoculars.
誰も輝くものになってくれない
That's a creepy thing to want in the first place.
また勉強教えてね
She just does not care what happens.
てたの？私でももう少しはうまいにもなかったけど。じゃあなんでやってたのよ。隣に住んでた男の子があなたのピアノが好きですって違いしてたのよね。私がピアノを弾けるって一緒に弾いてたからさ。小さい時はよく間違えられたわ。私までピアノがうまいってちゃんとフォローしてくれるんだよね。で
Oh,
も
okay.
コンサート
That's why she didn't want to perform by herself,
す
obviously.
べておじゃんよ。一人じゃ何もできないのね。まあね。
No.
Right.
ミッキーだでもこの次は負けませんからおいおい
Oi, oi, indeed, Utena. Alright. Well, we'll just break it down then. That was the big finale of the Sunlit Garden. We got the backstory on the sister thing at least, so at least that was made clear it's not another incest adjacent brother-sister situation. It
Mercifully.
was just a misunderstanding on our part. Or at least we just didn't have all the information last time. So, Mickey thought his sister was really good at piano. He thought they were like a good team. Evidently, he didn't realize he was just good and she was following along or whatever. And then he got this whole idea in his head about like his inspiration or something, looking for a shining thing, whatever. So Anthony was actually playing the song that they wrote, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just
Where people know.
I'm just allowing that to be true. I don't. They wrote it, it's famous now. They wrote it as children, it's famous enough that she's playing it now. And she's playing it so well, and he's so flattered that he must have her.
So we already knew it was going to happen, that he was going to duel. Of course, he lost, as we could all predict. But he's not deterred at the end there. He's like, well, I'll get you next time. So now he's basically in the same position as Fuckboy.
Sauji?
Yeah, we're getting the names here. I still can't remember the student council president's name.
Dave.
Or the female member.
Isn't her name Jury? Jurai?
Yeah, that might be it. I think you're right.
Jury.
Sure, do we think she's gonna duel Utena?
It seems
Probably for
inevitable
some
at this
reason.
point
Or other.
that she will duel Utena.
Yeah, I would imagine she'll be next, and then the president will follow up. But he also wants to be with Utena. It seems like. Also, this time he was really acting quite. What would be the word? He's lounging all around with his shirt all the way undone. It was implied he was doing something with Mickey's sister.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty like. It's not subtext to say that, like, it seems like he seduced Mickey's sister to prove a point?
Yeah, what was the point, though? Because Mickey doesn't care, I don't think. He doesn't even seem to like his sister now. Or he's like, mad that she won't.
Yeah, the words he said to Mickey were something directly... were something pretty direct. It's like, if you don't guard the things you love, someone else will take them, or whatever.
And he loves the idea of Anthony playing the piano and being a shining light. So that's what it was. Well, yeah, obviously I haven't seen the last of him, but my estimation of his character definitely decreased in this episode.
Well,
from the last
Right.
one.
And I think that's on purpose too. You've got the guy who has the like super romantic backstory and ideal, and then actually more accurately, he's the person who just can't stand to see their neighbor have a dog chained up in their backyard, so they take it so they can be with the dog. And of course, what happens to the dog? It's chained up in their backyard.
Yeah, good analogy. And with the whole thing too about like he is at the student council meeting talking about, well, maybe now that I think about this more, this probably isn't a good system
because she said
now
so.
I like
right.
her, so I don't want this to happen. But on Slapwatch 2021, vote no. We got no slap for Himemea this time. It's not every episode. Maybe it's gonna be like a bingo card, whether we get the slap, whether we get the song, whether we get the eggs cracking speech. If we get all 3 or 4, whatever of these things, it's like bingo. I think you're probably right about what we were talking about a little bit during the episode with the possible budgetary concerns.
Oh yeah, right. It's like a 2.5 minute sequence.
And some other things I've noticed, like I was kind of mentioning too, about like stationary animation and parts and things like that. Even last time, I think you were pointing out with the Rule of Threes comedy thing with the what's her name, Nanami. They were kind of redoing that thing. Her speech was being redone, kind of the same animation.
Yeah.
So, could be. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason. Maybe a commenter could fill us in more on that potential backstory. Yeah, so Utena wasn't really in this episode all that much.
No.
The titular
Except for the
character.
duel, yeah.
Obviously, I feel like she didn't do much this time. So maybe, I don't know, what are we looking out for next episode? That's wrapped up, the Rosalie Garden. Will the next episode be like more of an introduction of this Shuri character? Will we get more president stuff? Or what are we thinking?
Next episode's going to be another bottle episode because we've got 32 of these?
Is that, yeah, I think, well, let's get an episode count here.
Or 38, 39? 39.
Well, I guess we can look at the next episode title. It's not a spoiler, right? We're going to watch it next. It is called Take Care, Miss Nanami. So we're going to get another Nanami episode, evidently, it sounds like.
Well,
Take Care. Is she going somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know. We see her in like a dueling outfit in the opening credits. She ain't going anywhere,
that's
for
true.
sure.
Maybe she'll... Yeah, maybe just temporarily or something, but does her dueling in the intro imply that she's going to be in the student council herself at some point? Because then you have to be that, or you have to have a ring, which they all do, and plus Utena. So I guess it's having a ring, not being in the council, but if you have one, you're in the council for the most part. So maybe she steps in for, takes her brother's ring and can somehow do it or something like that. That could be a way. Because I was thinking, why the brother doesn't seem like he'll want to duel the president, because he doesn't care about the bride as much. He wants to be with Utena, it seems like. So maybe she'll do it or something.
Yeah.
But why would she want the bride? Because she's trying to go against her just to do what she says and make her humiliate her.
Well, he
more
also
or something
seems like the
that.
type to move chess pieces. He's that kind of villain, right? He's not the kind of villain that shows up every week with a new scheme.
Agreed. So, all right. Well, something's gonna go on with this brother-sister duo. The one we're still keeping an eye on, not the Mickey one. But yeah, pretty good episode. I probably like the last one better with more comedy and stuff, but this one was more moving the plot a little bit, I guess, or more just world building character stuff. So we'll look out for what is up with Miss Nanami next time and the rest of the crew. But do leave your comments, like I'm saying. I'd love to see those. Do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Until next Anime Monday, when we're back with more RGU, we're gonna be up out of here. Peace.